Louisiana Beer Reviews looks at Surly Lervig 1349. Man, this thing was ridiculous. I couldn't get the cap off. It was sent to me by Dan of Minnesota. Thank you. This is the last of the series. This stinking cap, this stinking plastic wax stuff, made in conjunction with a Norwegian black metal band called 1349. It says, revel in the Dionysian pleasures. Alright, this one is from Minnesota. If it's titled Lervig, then it's from Norway. Okay. Got a cut on my finger from the stinking cap. They're saying on Beer Advocate and Rate Beer, it's 13.49% alcohol. I mean, for real. But I couldn't find any confirmation of that on the website for this beer. They were just talking about the malts. They said, oh, look at that, it's a thick beige head and a very dark brown. You can see the brown at the bottom, but it's essentially black ale, black metal. But I was getting that cap off, man. I was like, obsessed with fantasy, possessed with my schemes. Two-row Wireman Carafa 3, Breeze Midnight Wheat, Fawcett Oat Malt, Simpson's Brown Malt, Flaked Oats. Now the hops are Simcoe, Amarillo, and Equinox. Alrighty then. Beer Advocate saying it's very good, and then Rate Beer saying 92 out of 100. So excellent in the style overall, but in the style 69 out of 100. So in the style they're saying it's okay. Alright, but not the greatest. I was looking at Rich's World Beer Tour, and he was starting to talk about it, but I haven't watched the videos. Only like 3 or 4 videos for this beer. They said it was going to be roasted, but not too roasted. And they added chocolate and coffee. Oh no, blackstrap molasses, excuse me. And coffee from Ethiopia, Abyssinian coffee. Air conditioning. So it's roasty, a little coffee, maybe a little alcohol. It does smell like a strong dark ale, but it's not wanky like a black IPA that they're like dark bread, but then the citrus and hop resin, and I don't like them. But some people do, but they don't seem right to me. Black, pale ale, India, pale ale, black, pale, black, pale. Okay. Apparently there is a pale one. Oh. Whew. Here's where you pick up the alcohol. It's very acidic, right? So the strong bitterness is coming from the high acidity. And this beer warmed quite a bit since I couldn't get the cap off. There is chocolate, brown bread crust, coffee, acidity. Alcohol, and you feel the warming alcohol down here, so it's like you feel it more than you taste it. So it's like, well, that Johnny's a spider. Pretty good lacing, The mouthfeel is velvety. It's medium, high, medium to low heavy. I would say that. I think it is. Maybe it's even heavy. But I think I would have remarked on that right off the bat. Yeah, you know, it's like when the king of twilight calls you. Um, hmm. So if you want to listen to black metal, Full Metal Jacket, and drink a lot of high alcohol ale, you could get this. It seems like the aroma is like building, right? It's like it's coming out stronger. It's coming out stronger, darling. Well, this is very rich. Yeah, those oats. You know, it kind of. I'm thinking, what does this remind me of? Samuel Smith's oatmeal stout. No, that's not nearly as strong by a long shot. But it has a lot of those oat, you know, that oat puree, or, you know, maybe you don't know, but like oatmeal type characteristic. Kind of a rough, not a rough burp, but like a, not a very resonating burp. Not that belching is a particularly important part of all of this, or even a desired part of it, in most people's opinion probably. Here's a 1982 Southeastern Football Annual. University of Mississippi at Louisiana State University. Well, you know how these annuals go, whatever region they're in, that's the team they're going to have. So they're going to always have Louisiana State University in my area on all the covers. If you went to Alabama, of course they'd have Alabama. And so on and so on. Florida. Now remember 1982, because the first game of the year was LSU at Florida, live on television, and LSU beat them. So we thought, wow, this could be something here. Turned out it was. LSU qualified and was invited to the Orange Bowl, where they lost to Nebraska in a very close game. Vanderbilt, a team that changes their uniforms like people change the channel on television. My father always says, because these bad teams, that's what they do. They change the uniforms. Good teams like Alabama, they never change them. LSU basically hasn't either. There's some truth to that, because it's like the lower rated teams always want to kind of do a reset. Oh, well, now this may be the most enticing or interesting part of the magazine, honey watching. So, anyway, you know, all right, on a Saturday afternoon, I think you can imagine that I'm going to give this a very high score. I don't think you want it to get too warm, though. With the high alcohol, I think you want it to be pretty well chilled. And I think it's already too warm. There is a citrus note at the end. There's an alcohol note throughout. And there's the bready note mainly at the front, and it dissipates during the sip. Well, I would have to give it an A+. I'm going to say A+, outstanding, Dan. The only negative is the stinking cap. And I had a feeling, I said, this is going to be a problem, watch. And it was. I even cut my finger a little bit. So, I don't know why I'm laughing. That wasn't really too good. So, Laissez Le Bon Temps Relais, an outstanding beer nonetheless. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans.